Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Vail Daily Live. I'm Trisha Swenson coming to you live from our Eagleville studios where the Vail Daily headquarters are located. We're going to be going live to Ken Hovey throughout the day. We've got lots of great guests and many things to tell you about up at Beaver Creek, including comedian Colin Quinn. He'll be joining us. He's going to be performing at the Villar Performing Arts Center tonight up in Beaver Creek. We'll also have Ken talk to Rachel Levitsky about some of the fun activities that Beaver Creek will have going on. And we're going to put Ken into a pretzel with some yoga poses from Beaver Creek Yoga. They do yoga Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 9 a.m. for free on the plaza. And then Sarah will join Ken as well. So a lot of things to tell you about on this Thursday, the 26th of August. But let's bring Ken Hovey in. He is standing by just below Beaver Creek. Oh, are you getting into the zone? Your own zone?
I'm gonna have another cup of coffee. Good morning,
All
Trisha.
right. Hey, Ken, where are you? Where are you on the golf course?
Look at that.
Oh, oh
Beaver Creek
yeah.
Golf Course this morning. How glorious. 14th hole, looking up at Beaver Creek. Trisha, I gotta set my coffee down. I'm
Okay.
excited. Colin Quinn is coming on the show today.
I know. I know. We kind of
I grew
surprised
up.
you with that one.
Thank you so much. I was checking it out. I was like, oh, who's that? That looks like Colin Quinn. They're like, oh, and Colin Quinn joins us today. He's going to be coming on the show. Trisha, I was raised on MTV. If you recall, he was on Remote Control. Do you remember that
Yes.
show?
Yes.
You're from the Dakotas. Did you even have an actual remote control?
You know what? We didn't even have cable. We had to go to our friend's house to watch cable.
All right, remote control. And sorry for the noise. I am right next to the road here going up to Beaver Creek. Um, you know what? Another thing I was just thinking of. He was on Saturday Night Live. He
Yes.
was he was an anchor of one of their most iconic segments, which is Weekend Update.
Yes.
Right?
Oh yeah.
Colin
Oh yeah.
Quinn. And also I know a lot of it. I know a lot about him. He was in Trainwreck too. Amy Schumer's
Yes.
dad. Um,
Yes.
we had him on earlier, and I know that I'm a super fan because in the 30 seconds of having a conversation with him and the opportunity to do a interview, he didn't want to tell me which hotel he was at.
I know. I know.
He's like, yeah, no, big weird guy. No, you're not coming to interview me. Send
Yeah.
Trisha Swenson, but you're good. So Colin Quinn is coming up. That's exciting. But what I
Yeah.
wanted to share this morning, Trisha, with our viewers is just how beautiful it is up here at Beaver Creek this morning.
Oh, I know. You know what? The weather's been so gorgeous, and I do think we might get a little chance of some rain today, but why don't you give us the weather of this weather is brought to you by Live Sotheby's, Colorado's really leading
International
real estate
realty.
firm. Yes.
Absolutely. If you're
Yes.
looking for the most prime real estate, which by the way, very hot market here. It's very tough to find the property sometimes because they get snatched up. Live Sotheby's can help you. And here it is. Emma can bring it up full screen. Your weather report for today. Trisha, I learned something about our weather reports, and that
Okay.
is we cover each zone. I'm always wondering why the temperatures are fluctuating.
Yeah.
We head
It's
out
the different
west.
towns. Yep.
That's
So
right.
cooler temperatures in Vail and then warmer as we go down valley. So, okay.
There you go.
We'll get
All
our
right, Emma, bring it on up. Weather
Oh,
today.
oh, she's working on it. Okay. You know
We
what? It was a little chilly. Can you see your breath out there this morning? It was a little cold.
I can smell it. I've been drinking coffee all morning. No, not
Oh,
quite. It is cool out here. For anybody that's getting up, going early, I've seen the golf course attendants out here getting the greens ready. They are definitely bundled up a little bit. As you notice in your upper left-hand corner, Vail reporting right now 48 degrees. Feels a little bit cooler. Kind of a moisture in the air. We are expected those daytime highs up here, up valley, to get up into the mid 70s. Those overnight lows remain consistent in the 40s. But, my advice, if you're going out for the afternoon stroll, it's probably going to be warm. But as soon as that sun dips down in the afternoon, you're feeling the chilly temperatures. And in the morning, everyone that's going out, walking their dogs, getting to work early, they're like, whoo, it is a bit
oh
cool
yeah.
out here, a little
I,
bit breezy.
I saw a
Looking for
guy in his flannel pajama pants walking his dog this morning.
there's always that guy. In the summertime, there's always the first shirtless guy that you see, right?
Yeah,
Somewhere. You're like, oh, first shirtless guy. Now, first flannel pants
flannel
outfit.
pants
Dude,
guy,
that you can
pajamas.
tell the weather. But we have a lot of sunshine that is going to be here in the valley for the next couple days. You're going to see it last all the way through the weekend. Temperatures getting up close to 80. So very much still summer-like weather in store for us. Great time to do those outdoor activities. So much room, as stepbrothers say, for activities out here,
Oh,
whether it be golf, hiking, tennis, rafting, biking. We got it all. But Trisha, I got to haul tail. I've got to get up to Beaver Creek. I've got to do some yoga this morning. And I'm
yes.
also going to meet with Beaver Creek and Sarah, and we got a big show. But
Okay.
have fun with Colin. And if he's tuned in, awesome to have him here. He's got a new book out, too, by the way.
Okay. All right. Well, hey, maybe if you get up there quick, we can have you join us in the interview. Okay, Ken? Okay.
I don't think he wants me on the interview, Trisha. I think I freaked him out with too much, facts on Colin
Adoration.
Quinn.
Yeah,
Well, I'll
yeah.
leave you
You're
with
like the
that. Send
super
that
fan.
one full screen. Let our viewers see it before I take off, and I will head on up right there into the distance into Beaver Creek Village. We're coming to you live on VDL. Back to you, Trisha.
Okay, Ken is gonna be taking it up just a couple miles up to Beaver Creek Village, and, the gondola will be open for you today, 9:30 AM, and the last ride down is 5 o'clock. So last ride up is 4:30, 5 o'clock is the last ride down in case you're gonna hike up and wanna get the ride down. And over in Vail, we've got the gondola in Lion's Head, Eagle Bond Gondola, and then Gunny number 1 in Vail Village. That'll be open for you starting at 9:30 as well. Ticket offices open at 9 AM. So you can get your day set and ready to go if you want to get to a new vantage point and a different elevation. All right, let's check in with our chat because we want to remind you, we want you to be a part of our show as well. So if you're watching us live on either YouTube or Facebook, you can chat with us. So let's see if we've got anyone. Yesterday, we had so many people in from all over the place, chiming in from Florida and all other places throughout the nation, people that were coming here, people that had just been and they already miss it. They miss our great weather and all the activities. So give us a jingle. Just let us know what you're thinking. If you have a question, if you have a question for Colin, we'll be checking in with him pretty soon. But we're going to take it to a break. Oh, wait. Good morning. Good morning from North Carolina. All right. And that's from John. Thanks, John, for chiming in this morning. Thanks for watching our show. All right. We're going to take it to a break. We're going to take it to a break. We've got headlines next. We're going to check in with Colin Quinn, who is performing this evening at the Villar, and so much more. So we're just getting rolling here on VDL.
Creek, the extraordinary awaits everywhere you look, in every shared adventure, breathtaking view, and discovery. Where attention to every last detail transforms moments into lasting memories. Experience the extraordinary at Beaver Creek.
Toilet paper has a day? I mean, who knew? What? I understand the National Dog Day. In fact, out here, every day is National Dog Day, but toilet paper day? That's that's a new one. I don't know who comes up with these, but hey, I want to give you a look at the headlines. First of all, I want to thank Bill Mountain Coffee and Tea for fueling us up this morning. You can find them up at Beaver Creek. Ken Holby will probably stop by up there. They're located in the old Starbucks location, or their original location over in Minturn, their Roastery Cafe. You can stop by there before or after the farmers market this Saturday in Minturn, or maybe go hiking grouse. Come on down, head over there before or after your trails. But here's what made headlines for today. We've got our Vail Daily for Thursday, the 26th of August. And on the cover, Sparkle and Shine, we've got Scott Wilson, Charles Robbins, and Cassie Mealy of EG Studio in Denver. They apply a fresh coat of gel Tuesday to the water tree sculpture by the late artist, Lawrence Argent, restoring the feature to its original color from 2010. This is at Solaris in Vail. We saw them yesterday. They were getting the little cherry picker up and they were going to work on that. But they had a good day, good weather day for it. All right. We're also headlines today, making Vail Pass safer. New project to add extra lane, wildlife crossings on I-70. It was celebrated with a groundbreaking ceremony on Vail Pass. You can see that picture and learn more. Our reporter John LeConte went up there to get the details for you. And then also in local and regional news, we won't be intimidated. Secretary of State Jenna Griswold, in a sit down with the Vail Daily, talks Mesa County mess, battling misinformation and election scrutiny. More on this on page A2. And Avon, listen up. Voters will see a short-term rental tax on November ballot. Revenue from the tax would fund future community housing plans, projects, and purchases. So think about that, Avon. That'll be coming up in November. And also in today's news, want you to know about the celebration of life for a Valley local, Jake Bukovich. Jake passed away last week, but his celebration of life will be at the Brush Creek Park and Pavilion in Eagle Ranch. And that'll be this evening starting at 6 p.m. So you can find those details and read a little bit more about Jake's life in today's paper on page A13. These stories and more can be found for free. Pick up your newspaper from Eastvale down to Gypsum. Now we want to give you a quick look at the weather. Looking beautiful out there right now. In fact, a lot of the smoke that we've seen from other fires from different states around the region, we haven't seen that smoke lately. Crystal clear blue skies, a little bit of breeze. We could see that wind out of the east this morning, becoming westerly this afternoon. Just a slight chance of showers for today too, but highs right around the 70s, low 80s down valley, and overnight lows will drop down into the 40s and the 50s. So things definitely cool off. Open the windows and you'll be nice and cool when you get there. And this weather was brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne. Elevated savings for you today. All right, Emma, what are we going to do next? Okay, we're going to take a break. When we come back, then we're going to have Colin Quinn chime in with us this morning. Stay tuned.
Plastic surgery isn't just about looking good, it's about feeling good. At Mangett Plastic Surgery Institute and Skincare, from the moment you walk in the door, we want you to feel confident and empowered, while our team of specialists help you find the best version of yourself. With two of the nation's leading plastic surgeons right here in the mountains, we have one goal: personalized care with exceptional results. Mangett Plastic Surgery Institute and Skincare. Your beauty should be effortless.
Come and watch me.
Berkshire Hathaway Home Services for real estate. Where do we begin? For checklists and for wish lists. For tour after tour after tour. For is this the one? Or let's just see one more. For closing, finally closing. Your forever agent will be there for all of it. Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, for you, for life.
Welcome back to Vail Daily Live. I'm Trisha Swenson coming to you live from our Vail Daily office here in Eagle Vale. But just down the road in Avon, we have Colin Quinn. He is joining us from the West End, and he is going to be up at Beaver Creek tonight. He'll be performing at the Vail Performing Arts Center. And Colin, great to have you on this morning. Thanks for waking up bright and early.
Thanks, Trish. Thanks for having me on.
Awesome. So now, have you performed at the Vail before in Beaver Creek?
No, I performed in Colorado, but never in this part. Never in Vail.
Oh, well, this is going to be, it's a beautiful, beautiful theater. You're going to love it. It's pretty intimate, about 500 seats. So you'll be able to maybe, you'll see the faces of the crowd for sure.
Yes. I'll see those lovely, healthy faces.
I know. Yeah. So how do you feel about coming to the Colorado Rockies, especially in the summertime?
I love it because it's the exact opposite of where I'm from, which is New York. So everybody here is, it's so funny that we're all part of the same country since the attitudes are so different. You know what I mean?
No, I know, totally. So, yeah, what are you going to be able to do today? Are you going to be able to get out and do anything fun before the show?
I'll probably walk towards when you said the gondola, I was like, I should go in the gondola. And I was like, what am I going to do? I'm going to be stuck up there. It's going to be like 2 hours. How long does the gondola take?
Oh, no, you could just get up the gondola, maybe 8 to 10 minutes. You could walk around. You could have lunch up there. You could sit and enjoy the views. And then you could take the gondola back down. You don't even have to hike.
Maybe I'll just take the gondola up and take it back down. Can you do that?
Yeah, it's kind of like riding the subway. It's just transportation, just up and down.
Oh, yeah. Well, the subway now, believe me, there's plenty of sights to see now.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh, we're going crazy.
Yeah. Well, Colin, let's talk a little bit about, what you're going to be doing tonight and what you've been doing the last several months. During a pandemic, it's pretty amazing that you were able to release Colin Quinn and Friends with the Parking Lot Comedy
Show.
Show.
The Parking Lot Comedy Show, yeah. And that was funny because it was only cars. So you don't hear any laughs. People just honk their horn.
Oh,
and,
God.
Once people have the power to honk their horn, the whole show.
Yeah, you're like, okay, wait a minute. Is that a happy honk?
Yeah,
Is that a bad honk?
But that was fun. But now, New York right now, everybody's back in, like the clubs are packed, but we'll see what happens, knock on wood. But, right now it's back to normal, sort of.
Yeah. Well, tell me about how you got your start. Were you always joking around as a kid? Tell us about
yes. I was always a class clown. I was always the loudmouth. And, everybody always thought I should be. I've run into people in my life that knew me when I was 13, and they all say, you peaked at 13. I was funnier at 13 than I'll ever be.
Awesome.
It's been downhill ever since.
Awesome.
I just say Colorado. It's been downhill ever since.
Downhill ever since. A downhill gondola ride.
Ken said my first break was on MTV when Ken was a childhood stalker. And, and then I started doing SNL. But I was doing stand-up the whole time because stand-up is like the thing everybody loves to do,
Oh, I know. But you know what? Stand-up, that can be tough. And I like your Colin, your Comedy Central's tough crowd with Colin Quinn. What's the toughest crowd you think you've ever? I mean, what do you do when you have the tough crowd? What do you change?
You can't really change. I mean, you can talk to the crowd, but you can't really change. You've just gotta adjust something in yourself, I guess. But if a crowd doesn't like you, it's hard to make them like you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter what you're saying. They said we don't like you.
Yeah, and you're like, okay.
Well, especially when you're young, when you're first starting out.
Yeah.
You don't understand that you have to be yourself the whole time.
Oh,
so when you're starting out, you're trying to be like some other comedians you like, and then the crowd senses you're not yourself.
Yeah.
That doesn't work.
Exactly. Yeah, because you have to be authentic for it to come across.
That's right. Yeah.
You got to own it on the material.
So be yourself. Yeah. You can't be something you're not. It just doesn't. It's not going to work.
And then, okay, one last question. Saturday Night Live, how was that experience to work there? Just to have each week and just the fresh material live. I mean, it must have been such a cool part of your career.
Yeah, it was really interesting because I would just walk in that building and be like, "Wow, I can't believe I'm here." And I'm from New York, so I was like, "This is crazy," And it was pretty interesting.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay, well, tonight, we can get tickets still. We got the Valaris Center show going on. We're so excited to have you here, Colin.
Right.
I hope you have a good afternoon,
Thank
and
you.
maybe you can get up and down that gondola.
If
Um,
not, you'll see me strolling around the streets.
okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Aimlessly wandering around the streets with Colin Quinn. Maybe that could be part of your show, talking
Yes,
about what what you did today. All right. Well, thanks so much for your time this morning, waking up early with us. We
thank
really
you,
appreciate it.
Chris. Yeah.
Okay. All right. And Ken says goodbye too. He's
Well,
gonna stalk you the rest of the day.
hopefully I'll see you
Oh,
guys tonight. Hi,
there
Ken.
it's Ken.
Colin, I should be your PR man. I'd like to introduce you to Rachel. She runs like PR in Beaver Creek.
Hi,
Hi,
Colin.
Rachel.
She didn't know who you are. I gave her your whole bio,
Way to call me out.
and the first thing she says, "You're kind of a stalker, Ken." I was like, "It's
Rachel,
true."
yeah, but do you know how bad it sounds, Rachel, that you don't know who I am and you're the head of PR?
She's one of them. But Colin, next time I'm pulling some strings. We're gonna have you stay up here in Beaver Creek.
Let's do it.
Thanks,
Yeah.
guys.
Good to see you. Great to
See you
see you.
later.
There he is.
Okay.
Good to see
Awesome.
you, Trisha.
Oh,
We're gonna.
hello.
Uh-oh.
There you go. Oh,
Oh,
perfect.
hi
Good morning,
guys.
Trisha.
How are you,
Good morning.
Rachel?
How's it
Good
going?
morning. Good. What a beautiful morning up there. It looks great.
Beautiful morning.
It is. It's really good. Trisha, we're going to get right to it because we do have a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
As we are getting, every time I come to Beaver Creek, like once a week, I'm just like excited. I see things,
Absolutely.
and there's just so much to do. Summer, though, kind of starting to wrap up, and we're going to make that transition.
Into fall, yeah.
what's going
so
on?
we are winding down for summer. Our summer operations will wind down on Labor Day. We will have operations every day until Labor Day, and then we'll switch to just weekends only. Really maximize that leaf peeping season once September rolls around. So
I love that term.
leaf peeping, my favorite.
And I love leaf peeping. It doesn't matter how many years you've lived here. We get about a month period.
Yeah.
But then we get that like 1 week, and in particular, like that 3 days
Yep.
of just boom. I mean, it just
Yep.
pops up here.
I've heard it's the third week of September for anyone who's looking to come to visit us from out of town. So we've got the lift spinning 9:30 to 4:30 every day until Labor Day, and then we'll have it just Saturdays and Sundays. We've had a fantastic summer. We're so grateful for all the guests who came to visit us, and we're looking forward to welcoming people for the fall and then even the winter as we transition. I know we got our first dusting of snow last Friday.
Mm-hmm. We have a photo. I don't know if Emma got that photo in time. I tried my hardest. She'll have to check her inbox. I might even have to just bring it up on my phone. But we did get some snow at the higher elevations, which got everybody very excited. On the way in, I was listening to the report, and they were referencing the Farmer's Almanac, which says we're on track for an average winter, which is fine by us. I'll take
average.
If that, we'll take
Absolutely.
average, over 300 inches, so that would be good. But a lot of people are starting to think about winter, and I can't be the spoiler. Different picture, but that was good, Emma. I'll bring that up. The pic or the.
We'll play some ping pong later.
Some ping pong, yeah, we'll do that. But some big news coming up out of Beaver Creek.
Yes.
Breaking news, but we can't bring it to you. Can't tell you yet.
Stay tuned a little bit later today. Watch the social channels. Watch our website. We've got some exciting stuff coming, as well as McCoy Park coming up this winter season. I know it's been coming for a while. We're super excited to add 250 acres of lift-served terrain, 17 new trails.
Will that be this year?
Yeah, this year. Yeah.
Do you guys understand? Now, listen, I'm going to be totally honest. It's a little bit controversial. There's some people that were like, don't do anything in McCoy. I've been looking at that since I've lived here for the past 30 years going, wow, that would be the most ridiculous terrain.
Yeah.
Beaver Creek, this is basically on the backside of Mammy's deck.
Right.
Oh, we're going to be able to ski it. Lift access this year.
17 new trails, beginner and intermediate terrain, natural groomable glades, and we are keeping the Nordic and snowshoe only terrain as well. So
This is great.
yeah, absolutely.
Who do you have to know to be one of the first people to gather tracks on that chair?
You're talking to her, so we'll make some plans.
Well,
yeah.
I'm very excited.
Yeah.
I truly am. I just think that area is so beautiful. Oh, there it is. We brought it up real quick. There was the snow.
There's the snow.
Yeah, from last week.
Just a dusting, but I mean, it really gets you ready for winter. And these cold, crisp mornings, nothing better. So one note, the Epic Pass does go up on Labor Day is the deadline. So purchase your Epic Pass before then if you want the lowest price of the season.
And this is where I tell them, Rachel, that if you've not ever had an Epic Pass, in the summertime, I'm like a bum living in a van down by the river.
Yeah.
In the wintertime, it allows all of you, especially that work from home, to live in a van down, not necessarily in your parking lot, but of how many ski resorts now?
34 North American resorts. We also have different deals with Telluride and other places, but 34 North American resorts that Vail Resorts owns.
And for the most part, I'm not going to go into details, but pretty much unlimited, unrestricted at times. There's a few things here and there, but you go ski and you just rack up the vertical.
Five resorts in Colorado. So we've got Keystone, Breck, Vail, Beaver Creek, and Crested Butte. So there's something for everyone on the Epic Pass. Best deal in travel.
CB.
Yes.
Crested Butte is so sick. I don't think that they can even groom there. I mean, it's just that you get to that mountain and
those steeps.
It is steep, and it's such a cool town. Well, great to see you.
Nice to see you, Ken. Nice to see you, Trisha.
Trisha, she's always there, wondering. She's ready to talk about something.
I
There she is, popping up. Trisha.
I love that. You know what? I'm excited to see McCoy Park. Can you hear me, guys? A little bit.
Marginal.
Okay.
It's one of those moments. But Trisha, before we toss it back to you, I'll send it back to you. Check this out, right behind her.
Here we go.
They have like the world's largest Connect Four.
I was wondering
and
about
also
that.
The ping pong tables.
Yes, yes.
Good to
It
see
looks
you.
like
Go Beaver Creek.
Go Beaver Creek.
All right, back to you, Trisha.
perfect. I noticed that Connect 4 game behind them, so I'm glad they pointed that out. They have shuffleboard, they have ping pong, they have all sorts of little games going on. And so normally that's the ice rink in the winter. And in the summer, they've got the stage out there for the bands, the musical acts. And speaking of musical acts, we're going to have another move and groove tonight, but we'll get to all the Beaver Creek activities because Ken is going to do a few more interviews in Beaver Creek. So we'll get details on what you can do the rest of the day at the Beaver. But weather-wise for today, we're going to see a lot of sunshine, and we're excited about that. Just some gorgeous weather. We'll have a few more clouds today. We have a slight chance of some showers rolling in throughout the day. Wind's not too bad. Easterly this morning. They'll be coming out of the west later by this afternoon. But it should be a wonderful day today. Temperatures right around the 70s and low 80s, depending on where you're at in the valley. Lower elevations, you'll be a little bit warmer. And then as we look at the next couple of days, we're going to see plenty of sunshine and just a nice weekend in store for all of our outdoor activities. We have quite a few things going on, whether it's the Keb Mo concert on this weekend. We've got Colin Quinn tonight. We have the art battle happening over at Riverwalk with the Alpine Arts Center. We have the Speak Up, Reach Out Community Walk and a butterfly launch. So a lot of things to tell you about. We always want you to stay tuned here because we are your concierge in the Vail Valley for what's going on. But that was your weather report brought to you by Avon, the heart of the valley. Were you at Avon Live last night? They had Roger Klein and the Peacemakers for the free concert. We have another concert next Wednesday. So still plenty of live music going on throughout the weekend. We're going to take a 2 break. When we come back, we're going to check in with a little yoga up at Beaver Creek. We'll also give you your lens of the day and we'll fill you in on fly fishing.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We are for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% on the best designer brands. Visit outlets@silverthorne.com for current sales and events.
Slifer Smith & Frampton, Vail Valley's choice for real estate from the very beginning. For generations, we've grown together, Thank you for making us the #1 real estate company in the Valley. From Denver to the mountains, as we live and connect with each other and our community, Slifer Smith & Frampton is here with experience, support, and opportunity. At home in the Vail Valley. Come visit us at any of our sales locations from Vail to Eagle.
30 seconds of fly fishing, Zen. That's what we had the other day. We hopped in a boat on the Eagle River with fly fishing outfitters. John Packer joined us, and we caught a couple fish. It took us a while, and you could see the fish rising all around us. And we were just like, "Come on!" And it's amazing how how much patience you have to have, but then also the knowledge to know like what the fish are biting on right now. So if one thing wasn't working, we would try the next. We would try, you know, dries, dry droppers. We're using all of it. But we caught two fish. So that was a lot of fun. But it's so amazing to be on the river, whether you're wading or floating, doing a float trip, a wade trip. Fly fishing outfitters can help you out with that. So their website has a lot more details on the different trips that they offer, not only on the Eagle River, but the Colorado River. They'll take you over to the Frying Pan, maybe the Roaring Fork, or even the Blue River over in Silverthorne, and go with the local guides because they're going to know what the fish are biting on this time of year, the different times of day, and they know when to bring the line in and change out the fly and try something else. If at first you don't succeed, try again. That's what we were doing on Tuesday when we went out there. So if you go to the website, once again, you can learn about the Orvis endorsed schools that they have, where you can actually just take the whole class, learn the whole dictionary of how they speak when they're trying to teach you the class. And then when you get out there on the river, it's a lot more fun because you have the knowledge to go with it. So stop by, locally endorsed or locally owned, Orvis endorsed since 1992, and they're located in Avon, next to the Westgate, in the Westgate building, next to Agave. All right, Ken is standing by. Are we gonna do a weather, or are we gonna go to Ken? All right. Okay, is he zenned out? Ken, you want to do the weather? Ah, he's zenned out. Okay, let's go to these guys first, and then we'll do the weather. Okay, good. I love the flannel yoga wear.
Trisha, you're ruining my namaste at the moment. All right, Whitney, we're here. I'm here with Whitney Young.
Welcome.
Hi,
Young.
Whitney.
Do you want me to do the weather? Are we on that time? We could do it.
No,
quick.
why don't you let's let you guys? You're in the zone. I'm gonna just let you kind of stay in the zone right now.
Good call. Good to see you, Whitney. This is great, everyone. Whitney Young, up here at Beaver Creek, yogi extraordinaire. Wonderful to see you this morning. Namaste. You're up here a lot. You do this. You do classes in Beaver Creek.
Yeah, so right behind us here, we teach free class for anybody that wants to come.
Free. I love that.
Yeah, totally free. It's from 9 to 10. We do have a class tomorrow morning, Friday, and then again on Monday. Usually we do it Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Kind of end of the summer, so we've got two more, Friday and Monday.
This is great. So a couple more left, Friday, Monday, and you just come right down here.
Right down here.
Bring your yoga mat, I would imagine, but also if you don't have a mat, this AstroTurf's not that bad. It's kind of stimulating, I think.
We actually have mats to borrow, so if you have one, bring it, because we only have a limited amount, but we do have mats to borrow, and they're the same mat that you're sitting on right now, which is, so Lole sponsors Beaver Creek to do the free yoga here, and so they provide a bunch of mats for people to borrow.
Oh, great,
which is really awesome.
I've been looking for a new mat. There's their logo. Find them online. Thank you to Lole.
It comes with the strap too.
Do some exercises. Well, great. Well, this is a very comfortable mat. This is a great place to be. Yoga is so important. We have the Big Gore Canyon race that is coming up this weekend, and I am out of shape, and I don't think I can pull it together in 48 hours, but I need to stretch. What do you suggest? What are some great things to get ready to loosen up for a weekend of activities?
Awesome. Well, the yoga's for all levels, so even starting is perfect. We'll go ahead and take a Warrior One. So we'll do this on our left side.
I'm going to pan us up a little bit. We got to get all this. Forgive us. This is our internet TV. Okay. So go with you.
Right, sink low so the camera can see you.
Yep.
And open up warrior 2. Bring your foot back. Hands are forward. Awesome.
I'm feeling the burn right now.
Flip your palm and reverse your warrior.
Oh, there's the one I'm working. Oh.
Beautiful Beaver Creek sky.
Yes. Namaste.
Awesome. And flow for downward facing dog.
I love downward dog. By far my favorite. How many people have you been having at the classes?
One time I had 65 people actually, but it's generally about 25 to 30.
Oh, this feels so good.
Yep.
And I know to our viewers, you're like, I hate seeing Ken like this. This is so awkward. But damn, this feels so good. One more downward dog. I got to get it.
Nice.
Oh.
You want to try the other side?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, warrior 1 on this right side. Open up warrior 2.
Oh.
Sink into your bend of your knee, Ken. Lower.
I'm trying.
Flip your palm. Reverse your warrior.
Oh, that one. Inside of the back thigh. Cooking. It really feels so good.
And flow downward facing dog.
Oh.
Or up dog you can do.
Yeah, I'll do this one.
And then downward facing dog.
I love it. And you know what my favorite is? I'm going to do it the other way. Oh, you can always return. You can always return to child's pose.
Happy baby.
Our happy baby. Happy baby.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
I feel so much better already. Whew. Trisha, come out here. Free yoga.
Man.
Friday, tomorrow, 9 o'clock. And then Monday. And then that's it. Then we're going to start talking about winter activities.
Oh, I know. Okay, awesome. And it is great that you guys do those classes for free. So
Thanks,
neat.
All right. Thank you, Trisha. A little
Okay.
difficult to hear you.
Namaste.
And Trisha, I can tell Emma as we work on this, your audio, as soon as you go full screen, we can hear you. So
I
have
know.
a great day. Namaste. Peace be with you.
Okay. Namaste, guys. Yeah, pretty funny. And you know what? It does feel so good. And you don't have to be, a yoga expert to go to these. They work with all levels. So Friday and Monday, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. will be the last 2 classes that they're going to do. And to get a free yoga class up at Beaver Creek, pretty awesome. You can get your coffee, Vail Mountain Coffee and Tea, go down to the yoga, get your day started, and just be ready to go for any of the hikes or bike rides you might have planned, or maybe tennis or other activities. Mini golf, they've got that too. All right, let's give you details on the weather. This weather is brought to you by Possibilities in Avon, the Weekly Arts Expo. They had that yesterday. They have a few more, actually one more. They're going to go through September 1st. So there's one more next week, and they bring in different artists each week, and then some same artists and live music. It's just a nice way to kind of spend your daytime. We got the evenings covered. We have a lot of things going on in the evenings. This is for the daytime, but plenty of sunshine for today, but a chance of clouds and some rain. We could see just a slight chance of rain for you today. And then as we look at the temperatures, we'll see highs in the 70s and low 80s. As we roll down valley, a little bit warmer down valley, overnight lows back into the 40s. And that's pretty typical for this time of year to have that temperature swing in the hottest part of the day. You're like, wow, it's so hot. The minute that sun goes down, you definitely feel it. So bring a jacket if you're going to be out later on tonight, maybe going out to dinner, just taking a later evening walk. Just bring the jacket for you. And then the next couple of days, we have great weather for our weekend. Plenty of sunshine Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Sunday looks like we could maybe see a chance of an afternoon shower, but hardly even, like about a 10% chance. So that's just something to look at right now. So there's your weather. We're going to let you know about live music happening this evening too. So live music with Vail Jazz. They have the Jazz at Vail Square. And this evening, we've got the Harold Lopez Nusa Trio. So they brought in artists from all over for these weekly series. So we've been going on Thursdays ever since July 8th. And then on Sundays, they have some live music going on. And this weekend, it'll be the Nelson Rangel Quartet on Sunday, the 29th of August. So 6 p.m. is when the shows will be starting. And we've got the tent over at Arabelle Vail Square. That's normally an ice rink in the winter, but they tent it. And it's just really fun. And we're getting ready for the big party going on for Labor Day. So, Labor Day Jazz Party, it's the 27th annual, and they'll have music all over Vail Village, including the amphitheater. And then tonight up at Beaver Creek, we've got a little move and groove. After midnight will be the band. They have dance instruction with live music. So it's fun, it's family friendly. That goes on from 7 to 9. So that's a great thing that you can check out. And then over at the West End, where Colin Quinn is staying, you can check out live music today in the Lookout Lobby Bar. They're going to have that from 5 to 8 p.m. And you can just sit at the bar, great views looking up at Beaver Creek. And this will be going on through September 4th, Saturday the 4th. So it's Thursdays and Saturdays from 5 to 8 p.m. And then all sorts of music. We kind of call it après music, après ski, after ski. It's a French term, but it could be après hike, après fly fishing. But check out the Red Lion, Drunken Goat, the Ritz Carlton, like pretty much we've got live music for you throughout the evening today. So go and relax after you've done your outdoors activities and listen to our great entertainment that we're blessed to have here in our Vail Valley. We're going to take it to commercial. We've got more Vail Daily Live coming your way.
Berkshire Hathaway Home Services for real estate. Where do we begin? For checklists and for wish lists. For tour after tour after tour. For is this the one? Or let's just see one more. For closing. Finally closing. Your forever agent will be there for all of it. Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. For you, for life.
Beaver Creek, the extraordinary awaits everywhere you look, in every shared adventure, every breathtaking view, and every discovery. It's where attention to every last detail transforms moments into lasting memories, so your mountain getaway dreams can all come true. Come experience the extraordinary at Beaver Creek.
Have you ever felt rug love? Shop at Rugs Benedict and find the rug you love for any room in your home. Our selection of imported, handmade rugs is unmatched, with over 1,000 beautiful area rugs in stock. You can find rugs to fit any room at any budget. Rugs Benedict in Avon has been serving the Vail Valley since 1972. Finding beautiful new area rugs has never been this easy and affordable. Because at Rugs Benedict, we know rugs.
Right now, we're going to do Lens of the Day. This is brought to you about Eyepieces, the art of vision. And these are super cool. We just got a new shipment of glasses we're going to talk about for the next several weeks from Eyepieces. And the brand is Tom Brown. The model is TB808. We got Japanese titanium frame. It's very lightweight and durable. So that's good. But it's got this flat mirrored lens. And then on the side are these little metal side shields that, and then they can move, so you can put the bows in when you fold them up, when you are putting them back into the case. But they're an ideal fashion forward frame, really cool. These Tom Browns. I love it with the shades here. So if you're going to listen to some live music later on, yeah, grab a pair of cool glasses from Eyepieces. They have 7 locations from Snowmass all the way through Edwards, Beaver Creek, and Lion said, and Vail Village. So stop by to check out the Tom Browns. They have Optics. Varney has made a comeback. They of course have all your sporty lenses too, and they've got some pretty cool trunk shows coming up at the end of the month as well. So there's your lens of the day. You're gonna need a lot of sunglass action today, tomorrow, all for the weekend, because we're gonna have quite a bit of sunshine. So we want to let you know what the weather's going to be like today. We do have a slight chance of some showers today, mainly after about 10 a.m. this morning. So probably a good idea to get out earlier for your hike, your bike ride, walking the dog. Temperature wise, we'll see things reach into the 70s for Vail. But if we take it down valley, we'll be seeing things more in the 80s. So a little bit warmer as you travel to Edwards, Eagle, and Gypsum. So a slight chance of some showers today. But then as we roll into your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, it's going to be just gorgeous. Highs right around the mid 80s, low 80s, and then a little bit warmer down valley. So, and not much chance of precipitation. This weather is brought to you by Carrots. They've been creating heirlooms for the past 50 years. Stop by and see their creative jewels right in Vail Village, 2 doors down from Latour. But that's a look at the weather right now. All right, we've got Ken Hovey standing by with Sarah. We've been talking about all things Beaver Creek. We have the Colin Quinn comedy show going on at the Villar tonight, and then Move and Groove happening from 7 to 9 tonight as well. But let's check in with them and see what else is happening. Good to see you guys.
Good morning, Trisha.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. Oh, I love the necklace. I love the shirt. You always look so good this morning.
I always have to spruce up on Thursdays. I know Trish is going to be looking for what I'm wearing, so I have to step up a notch.
That cracks me up. I mean, I had a feeling it was going to come at some point, but it happened in the first 10 seconds.
Right off the bat.
You do look lovely.
Thank
it's nice
you.
to see you.
Good
Very
to see
good.
you too.
Trisha, we'll get back to you in just a moment. Beaver Creek.
Here we are.
Once again this week. Always excited to come here. Still plenty of activities. Things are going to kind of start to wind down, it sounds like.
That's right. So we've got the last week of our weekly programming. So our yoga will still happen tomorrow morning. We've got, as Trisha mentioned, Move and Groove. So that's the last one tonight. And then with the end of August, all that weekly programming is going to wrap up. And then right into Oktoberfest, everyone's favorite festival.
Oh, man. Just so many activities up here. A lot of beer consumption is going to be happening up here. It is a great place to celebrate. I mean, when you come to Beaver Creek, you feel like kind of, I mean, it's obviously mountainous, but just the feel of it's like got the European flair to it.
It really does. And our team's worked hard on getting some awesome, authentic beers. So when you look at the beer list, I mean, we've got the hawkers. So you'll have the hawkers walking around like at a baseball game with backpacks. So if you don't want to miss any of the action, miss any of the music, you walk up to one of them and grab a beer. And they've got 2 really good fruit rattlers. So on a nice warm day, a nice refreshing beer.
Rattlers just quench your thirst. Oh, so good.
And then at the bar, we've got some really good authentic German and Austrian options. So I mean, it's going to be a great weekend. We've got some awesome music lined up. We've got, of course, everyone's favorite local, Helmet Fricker, will be here, of course. It wouldn't be Oktoberfest without Helmet. And then we've got a couple really fun tribute bands this year. So Eagle Mania is going to close it out on Sunday. And then Heartburn, which I'm really excited about, which is a Talking Heads tribute on Saturday.
No way.
So they're going to be really
good
fun.
One. I love the Talking Heads.
They're the best.
Yeah, they were so good. It's just such a wonderful place to come. I'm a family guy, and, bringing my kids up here, it's just a great place. Turn the kids loose, let them run around. There's so many things for them to do, whether it be putt-putt or a hike. And then you and the family can just enjoy. Are we going to have some competitions?
Absolutely. So we'll have the Stein hoisting competition. So make sure you sign up early at the White Guest Service Station. It's going to be limited to 6 people for each of those times. We'll have the House of Games. So these are going to be the adult games like you see there, the Hammerschlagen, the Giant Jenga, more adult-oriented games. And of course, the Kids Zone. So face painting, balloon artists. So truly something for all ages.
It's just such a festive environment. And then, of course, there is no doubt that during the course of having beers in Beaver Creek, you start talking about the mountain.
That's
and the great snow that's at that point only a couple of months away. We're getting close.
We are getting close. I mean, it's so nice to have these first little fall sort of crispy mornings where you can feel that little bit of chill in the air. So yeah, once we get through Oktoberfest, it's getting ready for ski season, getting in shape for ski season. It's going to be here before we know it.
Time flies. It goes by very, very quickly. So just a quick recap for the viewers. What should they come to Beaver Creek for in the next 2 weeks?
Sure. So we have the rest of our weekly programming that wraps up the end of August. So we've got
yoga tomorrow, yoga Monday.
And those are the last two. We learned that from Rachel.
Exactly. And then we're straight into Oktoberfest. So Friday the 3rd through Sunday the 5th. On Friday, it's going to be from 4 to 8 on Friday. So the beer garden will have the keg tapping at 4, really fun ceremony. 4 to 8 on Friday, and then 11 to 6 Saturday and Sunday.
And you're making it so easy. No more having to stand in line and wait on those beers.
That's right.
You're going to have the slingers just coming all around with it. That's
exactly.
Great. You going to see Colin Quinn tonight?
You know, I don't have tickets, but I wish I'd gotten him. That sounds so fun. You know, as a huge Saturday Night Live fan, I love him. And what a treat to have him right here at the BPAC.
So funny. I think he's filing a restraining order on me right now.
Oh, no. What happened?
Well, you know, I just came clean with him when we had him on earlier and told him what a fan I was. And I knew too many details of his life.
Geeked out a little too much.
Yeah, it happens. Remote control. I mean, funny guy. That should be a great show.
Definitely.
Excellent. Trisha, this is where she pops up. We wait
I
on her.
know. I know. Hey, I gotta ask you, Sarah, do we have a dryland class today? Is that still going on?
So the last dryland class was actually this past Tuesday. So dryland has wrapped up for the season, but we've got one more yoga class tomorrow, one more yoga class Monday, and then just like that, summer is over. It's hard to believe it has flown by with all of our activities, but it's
I know.
Trisha,
into Labor Day.
I always love your Trisha's picks in the Vail Daily. I'm just gonna just throw it at you. What are your top 3 favorite things in Beaver Creek? Could be an event, could be anything. Top 3, go.
Okay. Well, okay. Oktoberfest for sure. We're trying to decide. We have friends coming into town. We're trying to decide if we take them to Beaver Lake or the Overlook Trail, but I think Beaver Lake, maybe pack a picnic. And then are we just doing summer? Because I could do
Up
winter.
to you.
Well,
It's your call.
okay. And then the Villar Center. The fact that we have this gem of a theater right in the Rockies below the ice rink. You know, people are like, hey, where's the building? I'm like, oh, you can't see the building. Like, you're on top of the building. You got to go down the escalators. I mean, those are probably my 3 favorite things. Just, well, and then Oktoberfest. I can't wait for Oktoberfest.
And then I'm going to bring up my favorite of all things, and I'm praying. I'm going to literally pray today in regards to this. That chocolate chip cookies come back.
I know.
Trust.
I want the chocolate chip cookies back. I miss them.
Everyone's favorite. I know. It's amazing how something that is so simple. I mean, it's a chocolate chip cookie, but it's such a great tradition. It's something that people look forward to. So let's hope that those come back this season.
No pressure.
I definitely miss it.
No pressure. But heated sidewalks, escalators that take you up to the lifts, and then chocolate chip cookies after each and every afternoon down here when it's in full glory.
It's a pretty good ski day right there.
And then go over to the Park Hyatt and make some s'mores.
Yep.
Not supposed to. All right, back to you, Trisha. Good to see you. I'm gonna stick
all
around
right.
for a little bit. Show some more Beaver Creek.
All right. Thanks, Sarah. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right. Yeah. So many fun things going on up at Beaver Creek. And then don't forget daily operations for the lift Centennial, which is the main lift right out of the Beaver Creek Village. That is open daily through the Labor Day weekend. And then it'll go to weekends only after that. And that's very typical. That's kind of what they do, especially with a lot of kids going back to school, families heading home. More people are coming up on the weekends to check out, we call it leaf peeping. It's just peeping at the leaves, looking at the fall colors start to change. And with all the aspens up at Beaver Creek, it's just a gorgeous place. The whole valley, you can't go wrong. It's just a wonderful place to check out. But we're going to take it to a quick break. When we come back, we'll check in with Ken Hovey once again. We're going to learn a little bit more about a big kayak race that's going on this weekend.
Berkshire Hathaway Home Services for real estate. Where do we begin? For checklists and for wish lists. For tour after tour after tour. For is this the one? Or let's just see one more. For closing. Finally closing. Your forever agent will be there for all of it. Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. For you, for life.
Beaver Creek, the extraordinary awaits everywhere you look, in every shared adventure, every breathtaking view, and every discovery. It's where attention to every last detail transforms moments into lasting memories, so your mountain getaway dreams can all come true. Come experience the extraordinary at Beaver Creek.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We are for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% on the best designer brands. Visit outletsatsilverthorne.com for current sales and events.
Don't forget, vote for your favorite. We do have the voting going on right now, and that is for the Best of the Vail Valley contest. So we have the nomination period for all sorts of categories across retail and services and restaurants. And then now it's your time to vote. So it's kind of a for the people, by the people. People, readers nominated all of these different businesses, and now we get to vote on them. So go to vaildaily.com and look up Best of the Vail Valley 2021, and you'll be able to vote right there for your favorites. But let's bring Ken Hovey back in. And Ken, all right, you like the Best of the Vail Valley. It's a pretty big honor to get ranked one of the top businesses in whichever category.
And I'll tell you what, for best beer or best anything, vote for these guys, Bonfire Brewing.
Okay.
You know, I'm not showing any favoritism or being biased, but it is the best beer.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah. Okay.
It's awesome. It's an honor to win the Best of the Vail Daily because it's up to the viewers and the readers to actually put those votes in. We don't have any bots out there that are casting votes. You got to go on there and do it. I think it's awesome.
Yeah. So we
And
just have
there's a lot of really good nominees that are out there.
Yeah, there definitely are. So so go to the vaildaily.com and vote for your favorites. All right, Ken, beautiful morning out there. A few more clouds than what we've seen the last couple of mornings, but still feeling pretty good.
Yeah, good point. It kind of feels nice. You can still get sunburnt. We all know that, but having the clouds overhead cools it off a little bit. Definitely feeling that hint of fall, as we've mentioned a few times. So many people though are just asking us to bite our lip on that, but I truly enjoy this time. This is the best weather that there is. Currently, our conditions in Vail are in the upper 50s, going to hit 60 here in the next hour. It's going to get all the way up into the upper 70s. Overnight lows will remain mid 40s. Leave the windows open, feel super good. If you hear a bit of noise, Beaver Creek, the groundskeepers are out here. Tricia, I have never seen, it's like going to Disney World for flowers. I mean, everything is so meticulous and beautiful, and they're out here early this morning working to keep it pristine.
I know, Ken. I was out there with Claire, one of our camera folks, and we both said the same thing. The flowers, especially even in the flower pots, they are just off the charts amazing. Like, I don't even know those things could grow at this altitude, but they're still surviving. You know, they can handle these overnight temperatures, but yeah, they just do such a beautiful job in Vail and Beaver Creek with the flowers. So it's pretty awesome. Hey, Ken, real quick, I got to ask you about this. Okay, wait. Are we doing the weather now? Oh, wait, we just
I think we did the weather.
Oh, we just did the weather.
On that. But thanks to Betteridge, Tricia, if I could take you, or Mike, your incredibly tolerant and wonderful husband, take you into Betteridge and buy you anything in there, what would it be?
Oh man, I think it would be one of the pink diamonds. Those
It's
are pretty
tough choice.
rare. Yes.
It's like a museum of beautiful jewelry, and I'm a big watch fan. Guys, if you love watches, go in there. The Panerais, whew, they're amazing.
I
but
might
you got a question, Tricia.
I might want the Cartier watch that has the crocodiles on it or alligators.
Good choice.
I can't remember which one.
Good choice. Eagle.
Hey.
These sound like Eagle County problems, but
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah, totally. Hey, Ken, I gotta ask you about the legendary Gore Canyon kayak race. So that is going on. I remember, back in the day, I would, it's hard to get to, but I have been a spectator at that event quite a few times.
That's no easy task.
No,
it's it's probably harder to be a spectator than it is to get in there. And it's coming up, I think, in just a moment. We'll have some footage from Emma that I shot a couple weeks ago. The Gore Canyon race is one of the most prestigious races. It's kind of an underground race. It's not like, the mountain games, but it is a 5-mile stretch of class 4 and 5 through the canyon, through Gore Canyon, which starts kind of near Kremling, and then the finish line is just above Pump House, or the takeout for this section is right at Pump House, where many people are familiar with putting in and doing float trips, down to Radium. So it's that upper canyon stretch. I turned 50 a few weeks ago, Trisha. I can't do these things forever, but it was canceled last year. They had kind of a unique setup because of, obviously, the trouble everyone went through with the dang old pandemic. And then the year before that, there were some issues. So it's been a couple years, but this year it's back. And does Emma have the video we can bring up?
Do we have the video?
All right.
Here. Let's roll it.
Bring it up, and then we'll come back to us. And then, Trisha, I got to get to interviewing Sarah because she can't make it on Saturday.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to find out and get some more details.
Okay, great.
Hey everyone, Ken Hovey for Vail Daily Live, and today I'm taking you down the Gore Canyon section of the Colorado River. This is a class 4 and 5 stretch. Starts off up in Kremling, flat water paddle in, right into the rapids. Today it was flowing at 1,150 CFS, which is a great flow. It was low earlier in the season because since this is a dam controlled river, they kept it low, and now the spigots are open and it's at a really great flow right now. So I threw the camera on my helmet, just got done. Have a look at Gore Canyon.
Oh my gosh. Ken, okay, I was checking my heart rate because it always starts to go up around Fisherman's Nightmare, Toilet Bowl, Kirsch Bombs. I mean, I don't know how you guys do it, you guys and gals. It's pretty crazy.
It's fun. They have a lot of safety then that's set up, but you definitely need to know what you're doing. It's not for the novices. And when you said your heart rate went up, I was standing here watching that segment with Sarah, that toilet bowl stretch. I almost drowned there one year, like, I don't know, 17, 18 years ago. Like, I literally got caught in that hole and went unconscious. And when I woke up, I was lapping and washing into shore and started puking. And yeah, it was beautiful. Good time. Can't wait to go back this weekend.
Oh man, 9 lives, 9 lives. Okay, wait, best of luck to you for that, and in the race this weekend. We'll be thinking about you. We'll be hoping that you stay safe. You don't have to win it, you just have to stay safe. That's what we want.
Hey, at my age now, I used to think if you weren't on the podium, why the hell did you even show up, right? Like, it's all about Ricky Bobby. If you ain't first, you're last. Now I'm like, don't flip, don't swim, get to the finish line, high fives to all your bros, and have a good time. Trisha, I do have to wrap it up. Thank you to our viewers today for joining us at Vail Daily Live. Come up to Beaver Creek, especially tonight, to see Colin Quinn. That'll be very, very fun. I'll send it back to you, Trisha. Wonderful to see you again.
Yes.
I love working with you every day, and go Beaver Creek. It's a good
I
place to
know.
be right now.
I know. Go Beef. We're Team Beaver Creek today. Lots of fun things going on. Okay, we're gonna take a quick break. When we come back, we're gonna have just a little bit left for you in Vail Daily Live. Stay tuned.
Beaver Creek, the extraordinary awaits everywhere you look, in every shared adventure, every breathtaking view, and every discovery. It's where attention to every last detail transforms moments into lasting memories, so your mountain getaway dreams can all come true. Come experience the extraordinary at Beaver Creek.
All right, that All right, we're about ready to wrap it up. I want to give you one more look at the Vail Daily. Grab your copy today, check out the headlines, and then don't forget to vote for our best of contest that is going on today through probably the mid-month, and then later this fall we'll reveal all the winners, and we're excited. A lot of businesses are putting the ask out there for you to vote for them. They're doing it on their social media channels, so it really means a lot for these businesses to get your vote. And you know, it's for the people, by the people. Like, these are the nominations were by our readers and viewers, and the voting is by the readers and viewers as well. So check that out at vaildaily.com and go to Best of the Vail Valley 2021, and that'll give you access to the voting. All right, thanks for joining us. We will see you tomorrow.